I really enjoy singing, like almost more, or not the same as training. You see how far I've taken my training and my competing. So I'm actually excited because I've created a few songs, but I want to get into more creating a little bit more quality. We were fooling around. You were writing, you were like sending me like Christianity things and things. I'm like, bro,
I was actually messing
bro,
with you.
yeah, but bro, I don't tell you not to believe.
I took it off, and then I felt like something embracing me. I've never felt this before, and I started to cry and sob like a little baby.
She was like, she's like, if there's an apocalypse, you need our mother.
Yeah.
She's gonna go out like, don't go. Say hello to my little friend.
You need to go up. You need to go up a little bit earlier because we're always late.
We're always on time.
I wanted to be able to have a normal salary. I wanted to have love in my life, and I wanted to I wasn't asking for much.
Hello, my brother.
What's up, dude?
I know, dude.
Well, what are you then? Huh?
I'm a cracker.
A cracker.
Yeah. How you been?
I've been good. Been over there and over here.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I've been barely surviving.
Why?
Had a Reaper last time.
Oh yeah, right. How was the Reaper when it exited?
Hit the system.
Just to clarify, last episode, we are going to do Swedish.
Yeah,
with Swedish guests, or if they are comfortable with doing English, but we both really do prefer English because the audience is broader. We're
trying to improve our English too.
Yeah, and it's fun too. I enjoy speaking English. I actually mostly think in English for some reason.
Me too.
Yeah, so
whenever you're trying to grasp for a word, you're going to wait,
what's that in Swedish again?
Yeah. But no, like the heat was intense. As you can see,
Reaper,
yeah, when I was eating it, but like fluids and liquids from my body just started hurting, and everything just expelled itself. So the snot coming out of my nose, I'm like, oh shit, what's happening? Everything just started like, hey, it's going crazy.
I've never seen you react like that. Something you actually, it was hard for you. I noticed. I mean,
it was hard for my body.
Of course it was. Of course it was. I mean, it's a Carolina Reaper, 1.6 million Scoville.
Yeah, and then exactly.
Yeah, but you should actually clarify. There was some misinformation last time.
Why?
Because
with the application, not application.
Yeah, because we watched like some other experts about it, about the heat and the Scoville.
Yeah, I think
that it doesn't add, because Alex said last time that it added up.
No, but he changed his statement. Ooh. So he actually said that it doesn't increase. I think the first one he said that it does, and then in the second one he said that it doesn't.
Yeah, but just to clarify, when you eat something, let's say you eat piri piri, or what's it? Let's say hot sauce.
Trinidad or Carolina Reaper, it doesn't add. So the heat, the Scoville, it is.
And then eat two,
it doesn't add to the Scoville units. No. So it stays the same, apparently.
Correct.
Which is quite interesting. But yeah, I'm not going to say it's logical, but it is what it is. If it's that way, it is that way.
It is what it is.
It would have been intense if you would have had like 10 Carolina Reapers and it's like 16 million Scovilles.
Yeah, that would be crazy. You would die. You would like
oh my
acid
God.
From the inside.
Just from eating one, like I wasn't really like when he said like I didn't even know the difference between a ghost pepper and a California Reaper. Because I'm not into chili like that, but I'm very intrigued and interested in things that I don't know anything about, which is like everything. But when it comes to that part of like food, chili, I'm very interested.
Yeah.
So when he brought it, I'm like, wait, so what is this? Oh, it's world's hottest chili. I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I was like, oh, realization. Well, let's just do it because I don't know if I would have done it if he didn't do it. Because before I do things, I like to analyze them and see like what's going to be the worst thing that can happen, and is it worth it? Because when I've accepted the consequences of what I'm about to do, then I'll do it. Like, okay, I'm gonna jump from this zip line. Okay, I might break my legs. Yeah.
But some things are like...
I'm thinking like in a scale of probability. So when I ingested that, I'm like, okay, this is hot, and I got through it and da da da.
That's hot.
Yeah, I handled it. But I don't think the worst part was the time of ingestion when I ate it. It was mostly afterwards because my body went like really. You know when you have like what's it called in English now? Hol. When you're like running and you're yeah, almost like a cramp in like when you get like fatigue when you're running.
Yeah.
So it's like a hole. It's like
cramp.
Yeah, cramp. Yeah. I felt like that feeling because I could almost feel the chili go through my body. So when we walked home from there, I think you walked with us. Yeah. Yeah. I felt like this feeling. And I felt very disturbed because it was going through me. And I was like, oh, it feels so weird. Like really, really intense cramps in my gut. But I think the most intense part was when I got home after we'd been at our family mother's and had dinner. The shit. What?
Wait, it went through that fast?
Dude, I had my metabolism and my digestion is.
Yeah, but I mean, usually it's like you have a proper digestion.
Yeah, but it took like
it takes like
7 hours.
I'm like, okay, then that's. I guess it kind of speeds it up. But it is like around 8 hours when you eat something.
Yeah, but like every fluid in my body hurt. My tears hurt. Like a tear went out. I was like, so I'd say like the period like 6 to 8 hours for me at least was worse than ingesting it. That was hot, but like I felt like the cramps in my stomach, and then like going to the toilet, like you know, like even my thingy,
your penis,
yeah, my penis, my pee-pee, it hurt. Like the
what?
Yeah, everything. Like the urine hurt when I was peeing. I'm like, do I have chlamydia? I'm like, what have I done? What's happening? Is my girl cheating on me?
I was actually thinking about that. I was like, imagine drinking something with like 1.5 million Scoville.
Yeah.
And then the pee, you're like,
yeah, but I was so surprised. I was like, this not going to be bad, right? And I was like, oh crap!
Oh,
why did it hurt this much? Oh, so it was intense to say the least.
Yeah.
Then I watched. Actually, I thought it was going to be the hottest pepper.
Yeah.
Then I watched. He talked about Pepper X.
We watched that together.
Yeah, but Alex also talked about it.
Pepper X, yeah.
Yeah. No, Chili X. Sorry. Chili X.
No, I think it was Pepper X.
It was Pepper X.
I don't know.
Yeah,
something X.
Yeah, so this chili enthusiast or like madman, and great madman, but I like people that do things out of the ordinary, really try to bring it up a level. And he's done that. So he said in this video that we watched that Carolina Reaper was 1.6 million Scovilles, but he wanted to create something even
stronger.
Yeah, and that was the X.
Yeah.
So they really couldn't find a name for it, and they just put X. And then they're like, "Oh, we can't find a name, so we're gonna just keep it at X, Chili X or Pepper X or whatever it is." It's like 2.6 something million Scovilles. What the hell? And then you'd see like the guy from Hot Ones. I think they
had a couple of guys that
they ingested it. You could see their faces, but I actually felt like when I watched like them eat like California Reaper, he responded worse to the Reaper. I don't know why, but I wonder how. I'm not going to say I'd like to try the X, but it's interesting to see the difference between what is it, almost like 1 million Scoville.
How much your pee hurts after?
Yeah, it's like fire. Hey,
help! It's burning. No, not that.
I'm burning. No, but yeah, I'm pretty much done with the chili, but I'm still going to eat chili food, but enjoy it more. I can't see myself eating Carolina Reaper.
No.
Not that it was that bad, but I just don't like feeling like
your ass is
crampy and fire everywhere in my booty.
I mean,
my booty.
Kudos to you for actually doing it. I said I'm not too good with strong spicy stuff, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna skip because I tried the hot chip challenge. You know, the pepper, the chip weight, and I just got crumbs in my mouth, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's crazy.
But I've done it, and it's like it's good to be naive sometimes, I guess, because what you don't really know.
I mean, hey, it's a surprise.
Yeah. What did he say?
Before,
what's
during, and after.
Yeah. But being naive is a blessing sometimes.
Yeah, bliss, stupidity.
But if you're too
bliss.
naive, you have to be somewhat tolerable and have some resilience and be tough, as they say.
I mean, imagine if you're stupid.
If you're gonna be tough, you gotta be tough.
I mean, hey, being a redneck. I mean, hey, you're blissfully ignorant to stuff. That's like, hey,
wait, you're saying rednecks are dumb?
That doesn't. I mean, not all, but
what you trying to say, man?
But you know the neckbeards.
Don't bring out the redneck in me.
You know the neckbeards.
Neckbeards.
Beards.
Neckbeards.
Yeah, that they call stupid people neckbeards in Texas because they don't shave. They don't shave their neck. They have like a neck beard.
So you're stupid then. you don't. I shave it.
Yeah, but I haven't shaved in a while.
You don't shave it.
If you can't notice, like if you don't notice, like, hey, I have a long beard.
So the longer down it goes, the more IQ you're losing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So right now I'm minus 50.
So if I shave it all off, I'm gonna be really.
So right now I'm minus 50. So that means I'm at 0.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do you know how much IQ you need to have to, or how little IQ you need to have to be like mentally retarded?
I don't remember. Is it like 50 or something?
It's like 70 or something.
Oh.
Have you done an IQ test before? How much would you?
No, I don't. I haven't.
I tried it once. No, actually a couple of times, but one time.
No, you tried it once.
No. But it's like you have these apps and you can like the commercial and you try it and like you need to pay for it, you know. Well, so I fucked that. But then I tried one on Mensa's homepage. I got 120 or 121 or something. So I'm like high average. But if you go for like what is like 130 plus, you're like a genius level. No.
Yeah, I think you got the wrong test.
No, 130, 140 is like genius, and then after that you're like super like above like 140. Like I don't know. Don't take my word for it. We're gonna look up the IQ levels.
Yeah. 131 for membership in Mensa.
Yeah. Then you're like officially a genius or something. 141 or 131.
2% of the Earth's population has 131 or more in IQ.
Yeah.
If they want, they can be in Mensa. And Mensa has approximately 100,000 members around the world. In Sweden, there's about 3,500.
How many people have like 120 and above? I think it's like 85% or something. Oh, like.
All right, let's see. 120 to 140. So 120 is superior intelligence. 110 is normal or average.
Yeah. So then you're like a little bit smarter than other people. But then again, it doesn't matter how smart you are if you don't use
it. What is the test like?
It's logical,
proximity and
no, it's logical, mathematical, and pattern recognition.
Yeah, recognition.
Yeah.
But how do you determine IQ specifically?
But it is like the tests that determine it.
Oh.
And then you have EQ. I don't know how valuable that is. No. Emotional intelligence. I guess like of course it's valuable.
So it's logical, visual, spatial, classification, analogical, and pattern-driven questions. IQ scores are calculated as the difference between the test score and the average test score of people of the same age. How can I find my IQ? You gotta go look for it. The 3 most popular IQ tests known today are the Stanford Binet Intelligence Test, which is the US version of the Binet-Simon test, the Wechsler Adult Intelligence Scales WAIS, and the Wechsler Intelligence Scale for children. Huh.
We need to do like a live IQ test or something.
Hair to the no. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, how's your week been? Otherwise,
It's
good?
been very good. The show will do at work, so it's kind of boring. But
Yeah, I know.
I have only 5 more work days, and then
Yeah.
I have vacation again.
1 week.
Yep.
Yep.
But otherwise, like training has been good. Everything. I've actually So I've been resting now Saturday and Sunday. So I'm not used to resting 2 days in a row. I usually go like every other day. So I rest, train, rest, train. I love that split. Push pull, rest legs, rest, and then start again. I gotta throw. Give me a paper on the post-it.
Wow, what's you doing?
I gotta put the thingy. I can't be chewing. I can't fucking speak. I'm like, I'll just get up.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm sucking dick.
But you had some things you want to go
Yeah,
over?
but yeah, my gym, the gym that I train at, not my gym, but the gym that I train at,
Shout out to
they're be at your best.
Be at
Yeah,
your best.
they're very fascinating because like
Very
but
fascinating.
you know when you
Very
come
much so.
across, you know when you come across people that are, I'm gonna say they have life experience,
Like
but
who?
they've actually utilized their experience to really improve. And they I like this forward thinking
Well,
and
what do you mean they have used it to
having
improve?
imagination to really expand and try things. So the owner and the people around the gym are really trying to make it a best place possible. And I've heard that the people that are in charge have created something before and they've utilized the funds from that to really invest into like this passion project that's maybe going to utilize even more things for them and give back more. And it's fun to see when you have the capabilities and the capacity to do whatever your mind tells you to do, like the just like being in a mindset where you can just be free and just think like, oh, let's do this. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. So they've invited a lot of great, awesome people to the gym. Like just walking into the gym this Monday, and I saw like my childhood idol, Magnus Holmesson, world's strongest man. I think it's when was it? I don't want to say it wrong, but I'm thinking 2001.
Wasn't he as like a multiple?
No, one
winner?
time.
Only one time. Only one time.
He
Wow.
was Swedish strongest man.
Yeah.
Hey, in the arms. God damn it. Man, year 1998. He won in Morocco, world's strongest man.
But
He's so
then
big, man. He's like 2 meters something. And I took a picture with him. And I was like,
1998.
Yeah.
I was 8. You were 5.
But I don't usually get starstruck. I just see people for what they are. No, but when I grew up, I was like so fascinated because he was so cool. I used to watch like I think it was BBC. I used to watch
BBC.
yeah, not that kind of. But I used to watch the show World's Strongest Man, and I was so fascinated. So I wanted to become a strongman when I was younger. So I trained for that, and I actually tried to beat Samuelson's his records, like benching and everything. And I told him about it, and he was so impressed, and that made me happy, of course. But yeah, it was just a big influence for me, and I actually got up to 130 kilos, and I'm only 5'9" and a half.
Let's say centimeters.
Yeah, 176 and a half. So I realized quickly when I got up to that weight that I was like, I'm probably too short for that. Those guys are like 185 minimum, 190.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna lift the stones and everything, and also the capacity to put on weight when you're taller, because weight usually moves weight. And me not being able to bulk and get that big without really having too many health effects, I just didn't see like, is it worth it?
I wonder what it would look like 200 kilos on you. That would be.
Oh, dude, I'd be rolling. They see me rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a great time, and I didn't want to bother him when he was in the gym, but I just felt like, oh, maybe I'm never gonna see this guy again. I saw him once when I was 13. He was in the city here in Helsingborg. He was doing like events, and I was like, what the heck? He was twice his size now because he's old and retired, but he's still shredded and great shape now. But he was so big, But yeah, so I just wanted to, like, you know, paying it forward what someone is giving you, even if he was an even greater guy that I could imagine. So everything I thought and saw in him was even better. But I still wanted to leave him with some remarks of positivity because what he gave me meant so much for me when I was younger. So I just went up to him and I was like, I don't want to bother you, but you were my idol when I was a child. And he was like, oh, thank you so much. And he gave me the fist bump. I got the fist bump of a world champion.
You just got fisted by
Yeah.
Magnus Samuelsson.
Yeah. I'm like, I broke my hand. No, but, and I actually asked him about, I think it's Nathan. No, not, no, I'm thinking Nathan, but he broke the arm of the guy, you know, in Troy, the movie,
Yeah.
in the beginning, the buff guy that
Yeah, the
fights
big guy,
Achilles.
the big guy, yeah.
He fights Achilles. That guy, and he actually said he had so much potential, that guy.
But he stopped him.
He stopped him. Yeah, no, but he had so much potential. But also, he talked about, like, the environment you're in will also affect you. So let's say that I'm in an environment with 5 guys that are weaker than me. I'm going to be the strongest, right?
Yeah.
But if I move up to an environment where the strongest in the world are, and I'm not the strongest anymore, how does that affect your psyche? So to become better, you got to really put yourself in situations where you're challenged, right? And he talked about that because maybe some people don't really get that chance. But if you can, you need to move to places. If you're really trying to become your best version, you got to move to places where you're challenged.
Yeah.
So that's what we talked about. Like, maybe that guy didn't have that possibility. Yeah. But
something I do have a like strong memory of, like, when you, me, and our father, we went to, I don't remember which kind of event it was, but I remember Samuel's Magnus' brother, Torbjörn. He was that at the event too, and we
he
talked.
had like the long hair, right?
Yeah. We
Oh yeah,
talked
it was
to him.
cool. He looked like a real Viking.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Oh yeah, you fought him. You know, with the pads, you went up and stood on like an object that wasn't really stable. And you were trying to fight him, and he laughed like, oh. And you were like, poof, you were like, wee! But
Laughing.
when you were a teenager, you were in really good shape. But you were like, you were like, oh, how do you call it? Like,
I wasn't really strong.
No, but you had like the energy. You were really like, why am I thinking of a Muppet? But you had like this like attitude, like you could you wanted to test people. So when you went up to him, you were like, you didn't back down. You were like, come on, Ian, let's do it. And you were like, oh shit. He was like 3 times your size.
But the thing is, when you're that big that you start to laugh, and you laugh, it's like slow motion because they're like,
yeah. When you're that big, it's almost like you're a planet. You have your own system, and you're like pulled into the gravitation. You're like, oh shit.
It's so big, it's its own gravitational
He walks
pull.
back, and you're like, whoa. I've fallen. You're like a small fish and a big shark.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, but no, but that was that's a core memory that I'm gonna take with me. And you actually asked me, why didn't you ask me to the podcast? And I actually did. And he asked me 2 times, like, oh, take my number. And I was like, yeah, but I'm gonna catch you when you're here again, because he said he's gonna be here more for a movie or something. He's doing a project. And I'm gonna be like,
but the thing is, you have to be there at the exact same time he is.
No, yeah, but I'm gonna grab a hold of him because I follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, he's in Helsingborg, so I'm gonna see if he's there. If he's not there, it's not meant to be.
Maybe our little small podcast when I have a big boy here.
But as I said to you, I'm not the kind of individual that want to chase people. If I ask someone and they don't show interest in being, I'm not gonna ask them again.
But they did show interest.
Yes, but if I see, I started following his filmmaker. He's from Helganes. He's from here.
But what kind of movie are they making?
I don't know. I don't know if I can get into it.
Okay.
But because I don't want to spoil for him. But
that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'm started following his YouTube channel and the person that's filming him. So I have their contacts, so I can reach out to them, and I have his contacts, so I can reach out to him. So that's not a problem. But when I see him at the gym, and I see he's on any, he usually films for Instagram, and I can see he's there. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna be like, oh, yo, you remember me? And if he's
like,
not
no,
there,
who the
if
fuck
he's
are you?
not there, it's not meant to be.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
Because
Sure,
as I said to you, if you want to create something, also you want people to come to you. You don't want to chase everybody. And if they don't, yes, you wanted to get the number and everything, but I have so much respect for the dude that I really wanted to say, I don't want to bother you right now, and I'm gonna not take up your time too much, and I'll catch you whenever you're here. I'll come up to you. But anyways, I have his contacts on Instagram and everything. But if you create a garden, if we create something with this before, because we just started, and we create something, maybe people would come. You know, what is it?
No, I just saw my daughter play with the dog. It was cute.
Yeah. So I don't just want to chase, because if people don't want to come here, I'm not going to chase them.
No, but asking is one thing.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
Yeah, but then it's fine.
Yeah.
But then again, if you have an opportunity, you should always try and take it. You know?
Yeah. But would you do it?
I would, yeah.
I know you wouldn't.
I would. What?
Who have you asked?
I have asked people. I've asked my last colleague as well, you know. But
Okay, so next time
it's gonna be.
yeah, you're gonna go up and ask.
Well, who?
Someone.
But I'm not gonna be there. I don't work at. I don't work.
You're social. You're a little bit of a social awkward individual sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Except realization.
I mean, I was before, yeah, but not anymore. I wouldn't say I'm socially awkward anymore.
Right. So next time I give you a mission, you're gonna do it.
It depends on the mission. What kind of
No,
mission?
I'm gonna ask you to go up to a person and ask them to be on the podcast.
Sure, no problem.
All right, challenge accepted. Because that's how you grow. You gotta do things you're not used to doing. Get yourself out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Good
I
thing.
have no issue.
We're trying to grow together. I'm trying to make you grow. I'm gonna see if you can do.
Sure. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
I actually put up a story, but I actually asked him, so I did it. But anyways,
That's good.
I got some questions. I actually did
but
a
let's
story.
take the questions.
Yeah, but I'm
after.
just saying I got some questions that I put on story, so we're gonna go through them later, just so people know that it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. But it's
Yeah.
good. It's good. Do you get many questions this time?
7.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. But I have some things I want to talk about.
Yeah. What do you want to talk about?
First and foremost, I think I showed you. You know the opening ceremony in the Olympics, like the Paris Olympics now. How disturbing it was. Like they made a mockery of the Last Supper. You know what the Last Supper is?
No, I was born yesterday.
No, but I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yes, I know what the Last Supper is.
They made like a reenactment.
You know what the Last Supper is?
Yeah.
Motherfucker. The apprentices.
Don't swear.
The apprentices and Jesus.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
they were eat. What would they eat?
They were
Do
eating,
you remember?
They were eating. How do you say that in English? The body and the blood of Christ.
Man, I heard they ate pizza. What the hell are you talking about?
No, but listen. So they made
I've been watching this wrong movie.
they made a reenactment of the Last Supper. You know the picture and stuff. You know. And then they had like trans people, gay people, and they even had a kid there amongst everyone. And then they had like some dude, his balls fell out of his pants, and they had like a Smurf guy coming up, and he was singing weird stuff. I don't know. And
why did they? Why is it? Was there an attempt? What was the mission? Do you know?
I have
why
no
would
idea.
it? Was there an attempt to aggravate people, or just? I don't understand.
But why? It's about sports. How is this relevant to the Olympics? I don't get it. Then I saw a clip about the Chinese when they was in China. It was like
that was so cool. Like all this really coordinated movements and everything.
So if you did the contrast this,
that made me when I just saw the clip, that made me like not shiver. What's it called?
Boost your testosterone.
No,
man wanna.
When you watch a performance, you don't shiver. You get like goosebumps.
Yeah.
It gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, goosebumps. So the difference is like, I mean, what happened in Paris? I haven't like. I mean, why would you do that when it's about, it has nothing to do with anything political. It's about, sports and celebrating the unity between countries, because all the countries in the world come together. Even Russia, even Ukraine,
Yeah.
China, everyone was there.
But they apologized, right?
Yeah,
Was it France?
yeah, they took everything down,
I have no.
and there were some things too. Like, I'm not gonna get into it because you're not very interested in, the biblical.
No, I'm. Oh no, yeah.
Because they had like, the guy on the horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a reenactment of like a scripture where it's like the one of the end days guys that come in and kill a third of the population and stuff. And then they had like a golden calf as well. I don't know why. It literally was a golden calf on stage. Like, you're not supposed to worship idolaters. It's like
Idolize wrong
gods. Yeah, and there was and it's like from the Bible as well. Because when Moses went up to the mountain and when he came down, there was like a big golden calf that everyone was like worshiping, and then God got angry and stuff. And that calf was also on stage. So it's kind of weird. I don't understand why, but yeah, it was kind of a mockery of Christianity, that whole thing. But that's like, fine, do what you want. I mean, imagine if you did that. Imagine if you did that to like Islam. What would happen if they were like make like an reenactment of like the Prophet Muhammad and all that? Like, everyone can mock Christians and get away with it, but if you mock any other religion, it's like chaos on earth, But then again, it's like, it's also the side of like the LGBTQ or whatever it's called. It was like, I don't know, kids watch this, and there was like trans people shaking their ass, walking around. Like, I don't know. The whole thing to me was like surreal.
Yeah.
And yeah, they apologized, but I mean, the damage is still done.
Wonder why? What the thought behind it was? Have you seen it? I don't really have that much information.
They didn't really explain why.
I just saw the guy that coordinated it. He apologized.
Yeah, but they said they wanted to include everyone and be inclusive. But what does that have to do with sports?
I don't know.
There's a lot of weird stuff that's been happening around like the France event stuff. There was also, the boxer. There was a female that went up like against a guy. That identified as a woman, but this guy was banned last year from events because he had too high of testosterone. and I think he punched her once and he won.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's getting like ridiculous now, I think. Like it's I mean, the world is upside down, I feel like.
Yeah, but you saw this powerlifting thing also, I think it was in Canada, where a guy went in and where there was like a division where men born as men turned women and competed in the division against other women. I don't remember if that's true. This may be really out there. I don't have that many context. What I'm trying to get to is that the guy went in and won the show because his athletes or clients that were women got beaten.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the context behind it.
You mean the powerlifter? Yeah. I saw that too. It was like, there was this trans woman who it was a trans woman, like a man born as a woman, then transitioned to a woman.
No.
So this man transitioned.
A man born as a woman.
A man transitioned into a woman, and then competed in a powerlifting event where she broke the world record, like 20 kilos, something, whatever it was. And then like she was like the reigning champion for a couple of years, and then the guy who
coached the few clients at the show,
the female clients,
went in and identified it as a female.
So he just went in and said, "I am a female," and he just like
big brawly man with beard, like big dude.
Maybe he had a bit of mascara. Yeah. but then I saw this social media post about the woman, like she just berated and got like all mad and stuff. When she did I actually
thought she was chill, but it
was like multiple posts.
What?
Well, there were multiple posts.
Yeah, I think she did like a video, but I don't know, man. I just think people should compete under the same
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
context.
society is upside down today. I don't know. It feels like normal people, or maybe most people feel like we do, and then you have like the small minority that's like super vocal, and then everyone is like adjusting to a small minority that's like making everyone else life like problematic because we have to bend to this small minority. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and then there's the fact about the athletes not getting paid, and all
Olympics.
yeah, and all the commotion around that too. Like I saw this reel about this French guy. I don't remember. I think he was like rank 1 or something in the world run or whatever it was. Can't remember, but
Yeah.
it was like living conditions were so bad. Like he was like literally sleeping outside like a homeless person on a bench. Yeah, and there was like, yeah, man, unless you win, let's say you don't win a medal, you don't get paid either. Yeah,
You would think they would have sponsors.
I
Most
think,
likely they have,
yeah,
but yeah.
but I
That's
mean,
crazy.
I really do feel like the event should like be there to help the athletes more because they make so much money off it. Yeah, they shouldn't be making like the athletes should be like feel like getting the bulk of it. And there's a fun thing as well about the Olympics. We had a Swedish man who got like a world record
And
in Stavop. What's that in English? Like,
yeah, I know what it is.
yeah. So he jumped. What was it like? 6.24 meters.
Wow,
Yeah. So we have a Swedish record holder there.
crazy.
So he got it like during the Olympics. That's fun.
During. Wow.
His name is Armand Duplanis.
That's cool, man. He's
Yeah.
Greece.
Yeah. It sounds Greek.
Yeah. But in other news, also, congratulations to him. Well done. CrossFit Games. The guy that
Yeah,
unfortunately passed away.
Lazar Dushik.
Yeah.
That was crazy as well.
You said you'd seen the movie
No, the
of him.
movie, like the clip.
No, like
The movie.
the movie, like the clip of him perishing.
Yeah, it was like literally. It's strange circumstances because, as you said to me before, when you drown, it goes very quickly. Like you could see him swimming and then him like slowing down. It was like at the end. It was like basically he was like almost at the end of the swimming event.
Mm.
So when he came in, you saw him swimming and slowing down. And he was disappeared, and it took too long for them to actually get him up. So he drowned.
Goes so fast as well. I think if you're depleted and you get like like electric, your
So, anaphylactic.
potassium and balance is all over the place, and you get like some sort of cramps or cardiac thing. Go so fast.
Yeah.
You could just, oh shit, man, that sucks. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
He was not young. He was very young. He was like 29.
Yeah, that's crazy.
1994. Rest in peace, and yeah,
Rest in
it's
peace.
crazy. Man, today is one of those days where I'm really, really relaxed. But I'm also like a bit tired. I didn't sleep that well last night.
I haven't been sleeping too well either. Like
No?
my daughter has been.
Oh, with tooth?
Yeah, last night she was like, not this, but the night before she was like having a lot of pain. She had like a decaying tooth.
Oh, yeah,
It was a dead tooth. It was all gray and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna go with us to Liseberg, in Gothenburg. It's like
Liseberg.
Liseberg.
I don't know how do you
Liseberg. Liseberg. It's an amusement park in Gothenburg.
Yeah.
But you couldn't. You had to cancel last minute.
Yeah, I had to cancel last minute because
her tooth.
her tooth. She had so much pain. She didn't sleep well, and then we had to like go to like in Sweden. You have to like. It's so weird. The dentist doesn't really have. They're not really open on the weekends, but they have like emergency times. So it's called before.
Mm.
But I got the time on Saturday, and then they received her. They gave her anesthetics, and tried to take the tooth out, but she couldn't really handle it. She got panicked, But like she really got like scared, and like when he got like the tensors out and he tried to sort of like pull and stuff, she panicked. Like she couldn't. But so they said come back tomorrow, and on the Sunday we went there, and she got her little medicine thing. The as she says, forget medicine. But yes, I mean, I really don't like it when she takes it because it's so scary to see your child just become like, I don't know, she becomes like jello. She's like not,
you mean
not
like
there
she's
mentally.
Yeah.
It's like her body is
cognitively she's
yeah, it's like
cognitive dissonance.
so
all
after
over
like
the
20 minutes she drank it. I had to carry her in, and they said I have to lay down as well on the
Oh yeah,
dentist chair.
because she felt safe that way.
Yeah, so I had to hold her like this, and then have her hands on my hand.
Yeah.
So I had to like hold her still,
Yeah.
because if she doesn't get that tooth out, it can be lethal. Like
Yeah,
you can die from an
unfortunately.
infection. Because if the infection spreads and then it goes up to your brain, and then you can get into a sepsis and get a septic shock. It's very dangerous if you don't get it treated. So I had to hold her, and then it's so strange the sound it makes, because
when they plop it out?
you take it, it's like I'm like,
Was she asleep or
no,
like,
I mean she got
she had like numbing
sedatives.
Yeah.
She's like, she's there, but she's not really
Was
there.
she crying?
Yeah, I mean she's like,
Okay.
She's like, but I mean, hey,
But
she can cry all she wants.
She feels better now?
Yeah, now she has no
Yeah.
pain, because
Awesome.
I mean, imagine like the pain of like a decaying tooth
Yeah.
in your mouth, and then like
Did you get like migraines or headaches or stuff?
a little bit, but it's like she got a fever and like all the symptoms of it. But yeah, I mean, if you get like fever, headache, and like if you jaw and starts like being hard to open, and there's a lot of symptoms, and like you're so scared as a parent to sit there and like see your child like that, and if they become, if they get any of like the more serious symptoms, I mean, it's hard to relax, because like I don't know, you get so worried.
Yeah.
But everything went fine. She's okay now. She's playing with little Etsy out here. So
It's the dog.
yeah. But yeah, everything's fine. Everything's good.
That's good.
And we are very fortunate to be living in Sweden when it comes to dental care, because in Sweden, I don't remember up to what age, but when they are children, it's completely free.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's doesn't cost me anything. Just the antibiotics, because you need to take antibiotics because you have an infection and stuff. So no, that was free too, actually.
Oh, it's free.
Yeah. The thing that cost me money was like the painkillers,
afterwards.
ibuprofen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, but you missed out on Liseberg. But I actually like amusement parks. When you've like gone on every roller coaster, you're like, it's not as fun anymore. So my thing now at Liseberg is like going to the arcade, playing games. Do you have like a big place called Spelhuset?
Don't they have that like here somewhere?
I don't know if you have it by the police station. Yeah, maybe. We're actually gonna explore it when I have vacation. I think there's a place. But anyways, so we usually go in there and we compete. So we put people in teams and then we compete against each other. That I play with our mother. That was so much fun. But she actually like me and my mother, we were in a team against our sister and her son and then my girlfriend. And we sucked so bad at like the driving things, like the motorbikes and cars. Mom crushed it when she was shooting zombies. No, like the apocalypse, with the Terminators. She was like, she's like, if there's an apocalypse, you need our mother. Yeah. She's gonna go out like, don't go. Say hello to my little friend. Throwing all the grenades and everything. But yeah, it was fun. So we actually ended up on top, winners.
Yeah,
winner chicken dinner. And then I actually got into Guitar Hero.
That's fun. That's fun.
It was a long time they started laughing so hard because I made so many funny faces. I actually got so into it, and I was like, and I started doing tongue. You know, they were rocking like that's so much fun. I really like going there to play games. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
So yeah, so we had a great time. We left at so we were gone like all day, and when I got home, I couldn't like my sympathetic nervous system. I just couldn't wind down. So I don't know why. So we just ended up watching a movie, and then we went to bed really late.
But it's fun.
And I can't sleep longer than like 7. My body just wakes up at like between 6 and 7.
It's the
So
what is it called now? The
what are you talking about?
your rhythm.
Circadian.
Yeah, your circadian rhythm. Yeah.
Yeah, but
complete loss.
My body's used to getting up at that time from like prepping for 32 weeks. I can never sleep more than 6. So now I get up at like I usually go to work at 6 or get up at like 6, but I gotta go to bed like latest 11 get like my 7 hours.
You need to go up. You need to go up a little bit earlier because we're always late.
We're always on time. Dude, whenever I don't have to pick you up, I'm always 10 minutes early.
10 minutes early?
Yeah, that takes like driving to your place takes longer than you think. Like that's like 3-4 minutes.
All I'm asking is 5 minutes earlier.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Because then I can actually go up in time. Maybe take a sip of coffee, change my shoes, and then come down.
That seems like
and be like, you know, because everybody's standing there.
You need to adjust to my schedule.
Yeah, but I can't do it faster because I run upstairs, change my shoes, go down, and
I have my shoes in the car.
The morning meeting is always done when I get there.
Yeah,
but I check in like.
I actually don't have a meeting. I've never been at that work. I've never been like.
No, but I have it. Then it's like I'm not late, but I'm late. You know, I'm late to hear the information for the day because I can't make it. What am I doing?
I'm used to that. I get in 5 minutes early to work. Like I scan in at like 55, and I'm there.
At my other work, when I was supposed to work, I think I was almost like 40 minutes early always.
Yeah.
Because I like, getting there, get everything done, open everything up, put all the lights on, then sit down, take a cup of coffee, and then greet everyone when they come,
I was used to working for like a PAB, like a construction company. I had our own cars and everything. So we had our own area that we.
But it wasn't really construction. It was like maintenance.
Yeah, but it's a construction company, so they have.
Yeah, but city maintenance.
City maintenance. But we also did like anläggning. I don't know what it's called in English.
Yeah, construction work.
Yeah, and we did construction work. We actually did construction work. We would build stuff and fix stuff. Not like building buildings, but like construction, building benches and making things and stuff.
But anläggning, that's like when you that's when you like make.
You put like
rocks.
Kulostan. Yeah, I've done that.
Kulostan?
No, it's Kulostan. Putting like rocks in place and what's it called in Swedish? Kulostan. You put down Kulostan. So they have that too. So it's a little bit of everything, maintenance and construction, everything there where I was. So you had your own car, so you had to fix stuff. So I had to go to Alcells and get material to be able to fix the things.
Like the janitor of the city.
Yeah. No. But I was used to being able to fix like and coming in a little bit of my own time, even though you didn't. But so whenever I got there, I'm like, I have everything fixed so I can get as much sleep as possible and not be able to have to go to bed too early because I want to have as much time as I can in the evenings. Of course. So I say 11 to 6, and then I have 30 minutes to get ready. And if I leave 6:30, and it takes me 5 to 10 minutes to drive to you, I'm there by between 35 and 40 optimally, and it takes 10 minutes from you to drive to work. So you're there optimally 10 to 15 minutes before. But if I usually it's 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, that if it is 5 minutes, then let's say we are there.
Then it's perfect for me because my routine is I have everything in the car. I have my cooler box and everything with the food. So I just have my shoes, I change them, boom, go in, I'm at work. I'm ready to go, boom, boom. But I also don't have meetings. You guys? Yeah, but okay, there's like 2 places that have like those kind of meetings. But I've never been.
Meetings are everywhere.
Yeah, but no, not like that. It's in the clock.
No, in the morning foods as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Pluck.
But that's not pluck. Kidney's not pluck. That's not.
Yeah, but they don't really have the meetings. What
But
I'm
they can
saying.
do.
No, they don't. It's mostly pluck that has the meetings
Yeah.
because you have to go through like the
Pluck,
day's order
it's
and everything.
picked,
Yeah,
like the people who.
yeah. But
pick
I've
the
never
orders.
been there. I've never been a peasant like you guys.
Dude, I think I've done every single thing you can possibly do under that roof.
I've never done pluck. I've done everything else. But anyways,
I'm happy that I'm doing.
so
pluck.
for me, this is what works. And if it doesn't fit for you, you gotta get your driver's license, you gotta get your car, and you gotta go there by yourself. But now you have to adjust to my schedule. You have to adjust to my schedule, or you can take the bus.
But I'm very grateful because I get to spend time with you every day.
Yeah,
and
dude, trust me, it's hard for me to fucking hang out with you all the time.
but though it's like good as you sweating.
Yeah.
It's good as well because I get to drive every day. So I mean,
Yeah,
I'm getting more and more comfortable behind the wheel. I feel like.
Yeah, becoming better. You're not that much of a retard.
I mean, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, and I actually had this week the song. I haven't really thought about the intro to this podcast, but it came to me.
Yeah, but you've been.
But I've been occupied because I had to perform at my friend's, my godson's baptism and everything. So I've been like, I've had some pressure because I haven't really performed in a few years. So it was.
You know what I heard about baptism and children? That it's kind of not voluntary, you know. So if you truly are a Christian, you should be actually getting baptized when you're born again, which is pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah.
Because you don't really understand what's going on when you get baptized as a child.
No.
I've heard like it's when you baptize a child, it's like you make a promise to the child, kind of like that you are going to raise them into the faith.
My friend told me before, he was like, the only job he had was to pour water into the bowl.
Who?
My friend.
Yeah.
He was going to pour water into the bowl. And then he said, and he was like, I can't imagine how you're coping with being able to sing in front of people. I was like, yeah, I'm really nervous.
He was nervous about pouring the water?
And he was so nervous about just pouring the water. He was like, how are you going to sing in front of the people? And he had one job and he forgot the job. He didn't pour the water. I was like, dude, I had to sing. But actually, it went better than I expected. I'm really bad at practicing like things. Like, okay, I'm not bad at practicing. I keep it in my mind, but I don't have like a set plan on how to really go about it. I should have practiced more singing at home. I had like a podcast and I wrote baptism and I just put the songs in and I just listened to them and then I'd sing after the songs. But for me, when you get stressed, so I had to find a system that I was going to breathe between the verses, and that made it better. Because otherwise, it would have been too fast. It's very stressed, and when you're stressed and you're singing, it doesn't sound as good. You got to take your time and relax and breathe. So, but I was actually able to do that, and nobody, even like my girlfriend, she was like, "You sounded really good. Like at home, you sounded way more nervous." I was like, "Yes." You know?
But I think you should honestly be like more like educating yourself about it more like with YouTube and internet, you know.
I do that, but it's not enough. I got to go like to a real performer.
But aren't there like, you know, online?
Yeah, but still, you need to be in a studio and someone really hear you live. I think that's gonna help. Small cues and everything, because we're all individuals, right? So we have our own things to work on. And if someone sees you live, like if I'm like, it's just maybe same as a personal trainer. So, oh, this person does this, and this person does that. You get to work on what they need to work on. So that's what you can do live better than doing just on. But of course, you can get a lot of YouTube.
If anyone is a vocal coach, holla. We need some coaching over here.
I got auto soon, man.
Yeah,
but I think I do well. I don't think they actually want like finished artists. They want diamond in the rough. They can really see evolve during the That's much more fun. Like seeing someone that's really not there yet, but going to like becoming.
But I would think that they have like the creme de la creme of vocal coaches over there.
Yeah, but have you seen like Lorraine? Euphoria, you know? the girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Did she get started at Idol?
yeah. Like I think she went there like 3 times. She was like denied the first couple of times, and then the second or third time she went through because she done some training, but she wasn't like that far advanced. I think it was just her time, but of course she had practice, but she grew so much during that process. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna happen too. But of course, I think I'm gonna actually get in contact with that's the Sopranos that you recommended, but maybe somewhere in between.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I just linked to something.
Yeah, yeah,
Because I wanted you just to get the thing in your head.
yeah,
just,
yeah, yeah. No, but I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I actually, it's funny because
Like, could you learn something from that from them too?
yeah, of course, but it's also a matter of them costing like 5,000 per.
But no.
No, but it's not that much money. I don't care about that. But if
You're
I can
good
get,
looking, you can just offer something else.
yeah, no, but yeah, I'm actually gonna get into it, at least getting a few.
Yeah.
But as you said, I've practiced whatever I've learned and practiced. I actually had like a course of singing in high school. So that's where I got my first taste of really standing on stage and creating my own songs. So I actually have songs and verses and refrain,
Chorus.
choruses, yeah, chorus, um, written down. So I have like material written down, and
By your own songs?
yeah. But also, I'm more of kind of like a guy that comes up with if I have like a subject, then I'll start singing about it, and it comes to me. Because if I write something down, the melody from that moment to like 3 weeks later could change a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like I like using my imagination when I'm doing it. Because then it comes to me and I'm in like a mode and it just comes to me. It's crazy when I'm really in how it comes to you. But I really enjoy singing, like almost more or not the same as training. You see how far I've taken my training and my my competing. So I'm actually excited because I've created a few songs, but I want to get into more creating a little bit more quality. Because I really do enjoy singing. It's really fun. I'm not expecting for it to be anything like that, but yeah. Because even if people tell you that they have potential, you got to see it yourself. You got to explore it for yourself. Because otherwise, as you say, you're not gonna. If you don't really want it, you're not gonna do it when it's difficult.
Yeah.
And I can truly say that I want to create something because I enjoy it now. Before, when I was 19, all I wanted to focus on was bodybuilding, and I'm pretty much realized that I've gotten what I wanted out of bodybuilding. I'm going to compete one more time in the future, but it's not going to be as draining as these preps have been, because I've come to the point where I know so much that I don't have to kill myself anymore to get into shape, and I don't have to do 30 week diets and everything like that. So, and I can do other things because I've been very limited in my mindset before when I was competing. I was like, oh, I got to do this, da da da, to optimize, da da da. But yeah, so I'm gonna compete in the future. Hopefully, if natural bodybuilding becomes bigger in Sweden, I can be one of the athletes to be there and compete and support World National Bodybuilding Federation or INBA. But if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna go back to Denmark and compete, and hopefully, I can do World Championships again because I feel like I missed out.
More knowledge.
Yeah, I missed out, and I know what I gotta do now.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's gonna be a few years. But
Yeah.
but I'm pretty much done with that, and I want to go for the next thing, and I have other things I want to explore. So
when is the next audition for
I
Idol?
think it's in March this year.
Next year. Okay.
Yeah. So we have about we have like a half a year to really practice getting this thing running and having fun with it, and then we'll see.
I feel like we're getting better every time.
Yeah, dude, you're getting so. I gotta give you props. I'm really proud of you. You've done really great with the podcast and everything, like the editing and That's really cool.
Yeah, if you look at our first episodes and then compare to now, it's a lot better.
Yeah. So hopefully, when we get to a point where we get more exposure, we can actually hire someone to put more emphasis on like social media things. Because
We don't really need to.
I think it's good to have someone that's more experienced. Also, you can do it yourself.
But that's far in the future.
Yeah,
when, if, when we have that kind of capital. And stuff. So.
Yeah. What do you mean? I'm rich, bitch. But yeah. I wanted to include you guys.
Very, very rich in another sense. Like, I mean, honestly,
love, yeah,
to me, money is nothing. I mean, having money to the point where you don't feel like you're stressing over it.
Yeah.
And you don't need much money to have that feeling. Like I have that feeling now when I have like I don't have much money. Like it's like not more than average, you know. It's like
yeah.
So I mean, I put much more emphasis on family, and then appreciating my life, appreciating my work, and appreciating all I have. I mean, because I see it from this perspective. Like imagine 100, 200 years ago, the way we live today, the average person is literally a king. Like you literally have all the comforts of a royal person 300 years ago. So complaining about your life and not being like rich or having all you want, like you don't need anything else. As long as you have the
perspective and gratitude is so important. But having people around you that give you love gives you so much. But of course, you can always improve your situation, but you can't improve it if you're not grateful or have perspective. And especially if you've been somewhere where you don't have the capital or whatever, you're going to be more appreciative when you have it. And I do believe life becomes better, but to a certain point. Where is that point? I don't really know because I'm not there. But yeah, as you say, as long as you have a good life and you have a lot of love around you and you don't have the stress of always thinking about financial stress, yeah, I think that's good.
Because I mean, that's something interesting as well. Since I became religious, like when I was living by myself and I was struggling.
You were down in the deep end.
Yeah, I was struggling so much with life and money and job and everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what the only thing I wanted? You know what I wanted? I wanted to be able to have a normal salary. I wanted to have love in my life, and I wanted to I wasn't asking for much, and I just realized this week. What I asked for, I received. Because I was so broken down one night. I actually contemplating jumping from a balcony, but then really not, because I'm not that kind of person that does that. But I was so broken down. I was so angry, and I was so sad.
What do you mean with that kind of person?
I don't have it in me to harm myself.
Oh.
So
don't tread the line now, fool.
I asked and I received. Like I wasn't religious at all back then. I was militantly atheist. I was like mocking everything that had to do with religion.
But that's the thing with you. You're so extreme. Like when you get into something, it's so extreme.
But this is extreme. Like I'm trying. Yeah, I need.
It's okay.
I get what you're saying, but
it's okay as long as it's for you.
Yeah.
But don't ridicule or force things upon people. That's the big thing.
I don't.
And you don't do that. But I don't. I really try my best to respect people's point of view.
Yeah.
As long as you're not harming anyone. As I said to you, we were fooling around. You were writing, you were like sending me like Christianity things and things. I'm like, bro, I was
actually
bro, yeah, but bro, I don't tell you not to believe, so I don't really appreciate you telling me to believe.
But I wasn't really telling you to
no,
believe.
but I know, but I think it's something that's important because you need to give me the respect to have my own opinions.
Yeah, of course I do. I respect everyone's opinion. Yeah. But then again, you understand why I do it though, because I explained it to you.
What?
The thing about, according to religion, or I'm not even sure if I think it is like this because I've heard it somewhere. I haven't read it yet, but it's like if you as a Christian go to hell and you have a family member that goes to hell and you go to heaven, you forget about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because
why do you care?
imagine if you go to heaven, but you are aware that someone you love is in hell.
You're not.
You're not really in heaven.
No, you
Then.
forgot it.
Yeah, but then,
So why would you care?
Because you don't want to forget the most important people in your life.
That's a good strategy to get people over to like whatever you believe.
Yeah.
putting like limitations on the things that you think you're gonna experience.
What do you mean limitations?
So it's almost like a limitation because
No,
you think you're gonna miss out. You think you're gonna have less.
No, but if you can't, it's not paradise. If you're, I mean, as I said before, I would trade my soul for your spot in hell every day.
No.
Yes.
No.
I would.
No, but I would fight 1,000 demons. What's that in the video you sent?
Yeah. Yeah. but
where if they tell you to go to heaven or wait, fight 1,000 demons for your brother.
I've heard
you see them in the game like
I've heard so many near-death experiences about hell. I mean, if you would have heard that, if you would have heard them, the way they describe hell is so scary. It makes your blood boil. It's like they have like sections for each and every sin in hell where they torture you based on your worst nightmare for all eternity. I'm almost like, goddamn. So I mean,
I understand that this is a part of your life where this is important to you, and it needs to be. This is where you are right now, and I respect it. Yeah. And you need to really experience and learn as much about it as you can for yourself.
But you know, I actually had a supernatural experience.
Yeah. But let's say that maybe I'm very open to ideas and thoughts and not restrictive. And I'm not gonna say maybe in 10 years I go through something really traumatic and I I believe in something totally different.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
I'm open to that, but it's based on the information and the experiences I have in life.
I'm saying my experience that I had was like I watched these NDEs, near death experiences, and after that, it's kind of unlocked something in me because it was like it wasn't like I watched one and then I became a Christian. Yeah. It was like I watched like 50 hours of it, not lying, because the first one was like whoa. Then I just consumed it so much that I was like, and then I searched for I really deep dived into it. And then I watched a lot of I watched the Chosen series and everyone knows about the Jesus story and everything. But the thing is, after all of this, I started to pray and
wait, you pray?
Yeah,
every day.
I try
before bed,
before and after.
So it feels like you're learning something that you haven't had a mentor or guidelines after. So you're experiencing it day by day.
Yeah, but then I had this extreme experience. I was in the kitchen. I was listening to someone talk about the Holy Spirit and stuff, and then I took off my headphones because I felt something weird. I took it off, and then I felt like an arm, something embracing me. I've never felt this before, and I started to cry and sob like a little baby. And I've never felt so safe and so much love in my life. And I was in shock because I was like, what is happening? I was crying, I was sobbing. I've never cried like that before. Like a baby, I was like completely destroyed by love. It felt like the Holy Ghost literally hugged me.
I'm happy that you found something that.
And then
I'm happy for me as your brother that loves you a lot. I'm happy that you found something that makes you feel that way. And that for me is the most important part. Your journey is your journey.
But it makes me a better person because for instance, I haven't watched porn since I got born again. Like born again is a term where you get born in Christ, where it changes you on a fundamental level. Like you are more aware of your sins and you understand more what's wrong, why you're doing that, and why what you need to work on, and you appreciate life and you understand like the sin of lust. Like I'm so mentally trying to not look at women in that way, but they don't watch porn anymore, and then it's like gluttony is something I know I need to actually work on it and stuff. But there's one more thing that I also saw. I was just laying down in my couch looking at the sky because my window's like straight up, and I literally saw in the clouds, like I'm not gonna lie, it was like detail as well. It's like literally a cross forming in a cloud. I was like,
Question.
what?
Question.
Yeah.
Have you started doing drugs?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm drunk in the Holy Spirit. That's all I can say.
Is that another term for a drug?
No.
What you been smoking, man? Tell me how
Smoking the spirit. Holy Spirit.
Sniffing something. Your cat's been putting something in your nose.
No, but
He's been farting in your room.
It is crazy. Like it actually changes you when you're born again. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy for you that you found something that makes you a better person and makes you feel loved, and yeah. Let's leave it there.
It feels like I found the father that kind of needed. You know?
Yeah. I found my father.
The Father in heaven.
I found him in my heart.
Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I am myself.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Anyways, enough of that. But I'm happy.
Respect that you want to
I'm happy that you want to tell us about your journey, because maybe someone else is going through the same journey, and
but I'm very
you
curious.
can shake. You can have like a mental handshake.
Yeah, but I'm very curious
or a fist bump.
If you're gonna have the same experience when you in a couple of years.
Whatever you talked about, I've felt in my own way.
Yeah.
But I don't relate it to the same thing.
Really?
That's all I can say.
But
what is for you is for you. What's for you is for you.
But this is interesting.
And when it yeah. I've had existential crisis. I've had times where I felt very bad, very nihilistic in my point of view. I've had people around me that is giving me
perspective.
Yes. I've talked to a lot of learned individuals in certain areas, and I've grasped information, and I've taken it and for my own point of views. I've met wonderful people that are Buddhists, wonderful people that are Muslim, wonderful people that are Christian. I've met as long, and the context that I have, as long as you're a good human being that show love and understanding, you're great to your neighbor. That's the thing I'm focused on. You're trying to make people. Yeah, I'm trying to make people better. I believe in being the best person and showing as much love as I can to people around me. That's what I believe in fundamentally. And whatever made me think that way and feel that way when I got through my own traumas and my own thought of who I was supposed to be, and really started to see myself for who I am and what I feel, and that's when I really started to show love to the full capacity. But that for me was whatever thing that was, whatever God, there's 3,000 gods, whatever gods that were, or whatever it was inside of me, I just started showing more love because I got sick of trying to be someone that I wasn't. I was trying to pretend to be this badass guy, this big muscly guy that you should fear, and da 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 da. And that wasn't me. I want to show love. I feel good showing love. I love to give. I love to make people feel good. I love to give compliments. I love to see the people around me become the best versions of themselves they can. I don't like to compete with others. I like to be inspired by others.
You became rebuked.
Yes, I became. I don't. The rebuked.
You became rebuked.
rebuked.
Yeah, it's like tillrättavisa.
I
Something
became
rebuked you.
I became through
Something
my
rebuked you.
experience in my life. I became who I was supposed to be, and I
Yeah.
think it took me a long. It took me the time it took me because I had to process myself and what I've gone through, and not that I've gone through crazy shit, but sometimes we all have our journeys to go through where we come to a point where maybe we find ourselves a little bit more, whatever that now means. But for me, the context was that I was able to be who I truly was and be comfortable and love myself, which is very hard. I still struggle with that every day, and appreciate myself and be proud of myself for the person I'm becoming and the person that I'm trying to become. So the future me is proud of who I am. So I'm trying to really become the hero of my own life, and I'm never gonna beat my hero. And I'm always striving to be proud of myself when I'm older. So I'm trying to create memories that my older self is going to look back at and be proud of. And I'm really always trying to become my own hero because I can never beat my own hero, but I can always try. So I'm always trying to become a better person and better me. So when I look back, I know that I've been and I've affected as many people positively as I can.
That's great. But you know, all of the
Because
things you've
I
said,
came from nothing, and I don't know if I'm going to go back to nothing. But I'm
literally,
open for it.
literally everything you said is like Bible quoting.
Yeah.
Esque,
But
honestly.
that's the experiences I've gathered from more learned people in certain areas than myself. So the context that I could derive and slim it down to is this: just show as much love as you're capable, and stop resenting.
Yeah, you shouldn't never resent.
No.
Like Jesus said, love
Love and understand them.
your friends and
Love thy
your
neighbor.
enemy or
Yes.
whatever. But
Show
something,
understanding.
yeah, no, but something you should do, which the series is actually really good. It is called The Chosen. You should watch it, and then it is based on the Bible, but it's like a reenaction of like it's a very good one. Like I've watched that, and I cried like a baby when I watched that one too. It's really good.
In other words,
Yeah, but actually, it's so The Chosen one is like a reenaction of the Bible story in the New Testament about Jesus. You should watch it. It's free. It's on like it's called The Chosen, and there's an app as well. Everything is free. You can just download the app on your phone and watch it.
yeah. So, in
Yeah.
other words,
Viewer,
our journey is our journey, and we have our own path to walk.
Yeah.
Show
But-
as much
but-
love as you're capable of, and never understand.
me showing love is me introducing you to Jesus.
And that I don't appreciate
Why?
because I have my own journey to walk.
Yeah, but I mean, in general, like if I want to give someone the most loving
Yes,
experience I
yes.
can, then I should see them and treat them like I would
Yeah.
treat Jesus and introduce them to Jesus.
But
Like-
I'm telling you right now that I'm not trying to make you not believe. So I need you to respect me.
Yeah, I do. I'm
And
just
not-
telling people, you know.
Yeah, but as you know, as I told you, we were joking around. But if you're always trying to feed this to my mind, I'm like, please show some respect for me. If I want to, I would have done it.
Sure.
Okay? I have done it. I've been in church. I've spoken to minister. I've spoken to an imam from another religion. I've spoken to Buddhists. I have tried to gather as much information. This is what I have had the capacity to get out of it. Maybe, but it's my journey. It's not your journey. It's mine. You have your journey. You need to
Sure.
focus on that for yourself. And I need to focus on me for myself. We can agree to have our own journeys. We can agree to have our
Sure.
own opinions. But I don't want you to.
No,
You know?
I understand what you're saying, but then again, like if you take the perspective of the perspective of Christians, the Christian perspective is like you don't want people to burn in hell, so you want them to see and understand and hear the truth, and you want them to be saved. And according to a Christian, the only way to be saved is for you to accept the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ into your heart and be born again. If you do that, I'm telling you this perspective of a Christian. That's why Christians are so persuasive and they want to push their agenda in people because of that.
Yes.
And if people don't want you to do that, then you shouldn't do it. You shouldn't like maybe you can like do it once, okay, but Jesus and then they're like, I don't want to talk about that. Fine.
Yes.
Yeah. You need to respect people.
Yes.
If they don't want to hear it, then it's
already fine that our mother does it.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm telling you,
I'm not pushing anything. I'm just telling you this.
I have my journey to walk.
Why people?
You have your journey.
In general,
you have your journey to walk.
Yeah, but in general, why Christians do it?
People need to believe. I don't know why. No, but
why?
People need to believe for themselves.
Yeah, of course.
If it makes you a better person, believe. I'm all for 100%. It. Yeah. So I have questions. I actually got some questions from viewers.
That's fun.
And yeah,
so we want more viewer questions.
I haven't put up anything about it, but now I actually did.
When? I didn't see anything actually.
How do you not see this?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I put it on my story. So if you're listening and you want to like stories,
I got a reply from that one actually.
So Nicholas Janfjord is my name on Instagram, and that's where I put up stuff.
Yeah,
because I find it easier to put on my own story and not just putting on Janfjord Brothers Instagram.
You have more viewers, more followers. We don't have many followers on our Instagram.
Yeah, that's where I put stuff up. And if you want to follow, I'm gonna be I put out stuff and questions.
But if you get more followers on JB Instagram, Janfjord Brothers, maybe we can.
I'm not gonna take it away, but it's so here's a few questions.
Yep.
Oh yeah, here's the one. The Hage. That's your nickname now.
Is that from Alex?
Yeah. So
that is Alex.
Alex?
Alex. Is Chile man? Fuck you, man. Stop that.
I'm not gonna say who it is. I'm not gonna say who it is.
I know who it is.
Because it's anonymous. No, but the Hage has to get back to really killing it in the gym because he looks awesome in the picture.
Okay, it's Stefan.
You never know.
But he actually said, you need to stop eating cookies, man.
Yeah. But you ate like all of his cookies that he brought. Right. What's your favorite dish?
You answer first.
I actually think for me the easiest answer is always Thai food.
I was thinking that too, but then again, there's.
But it's red curry with coconut milk, chicken, and.
It is rice. Good, and makes you feel good.
It's just so fresh and so much flavor.
Yeah, but it is good with Thai food, but it's healthy and it's like
healthy and good. That's the best option.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But if you're just gonna eat something greasy and like just for like, then a really good pizza.
All right, but that's your
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, a really good pizza. What kind of pizza?
Pommes pizza. Like
oh, that would be so good right now. You want to get one after this? No, we're having lasagna at our mother's.
Yeah,
that's so good.
I don't even know if they have like that in other countries. Maybe they do.
It's like kebab.
It's like
on a pizza with like French fries on it with some mild or garlic sauce on it.
Yeah,
it's crazy good. It's kind of weird that you put like French fries on.
Do you know what I actually do with it sometimes? Sometimes I like.
Yeah, you eat the French fries first and then.
Yeah, but I buy like the pizza and then have like 3 dips. One beer. Béarnaise sauce.
One mild.
How do you say that? And 1 mild.
Béarnaise.
And 2 mild.
Béarnaise.
Is it actually Béarnaise?
Yeah, Béarnaise.
Then I have Béarnaise, then I dip, and then
Be nice. Béarnaise.
Be nice. Remember him? Be nice Begovic.
Yeah. What's the most embarrassing moment in your life? Oh, embarrassing? I've had many embarrassing moments.
Yeah, me too. But
like embarrassing, like once I fell down in like the lunch cafeteria in school. So they had like where I went to not high school. What's it called?
College? No,
before that.
High school. Yeah, but high school.
13 to 16. Before high school.
How started?
Yeah, but
they
had like an elevation like with steps in the lunch cafeteria. And I was seated on a chair, and it's like I was on the limit of falling, and then I like did something. We were laughing, and I fell down in front of everyone, like boom backwards, boom 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 boom. That was kind of embarrassing, but I don't really know. There's so many different that I don't really have a really embarrassing one. I don't think.
Have a lot of embarrassing memories, but then again, when I'm thinking about it, there's like some things that pop up, but it was it's kind of weird though. I shouldn't say that. I wait. One time, I had so much laundry, and I only had one pair of pants that were clean. So I put them on, and I had so much. I need to do laundry, so I had no underwear. So I put a pair of pants on with like no underwear on, and I didn't notice that you could see the whole package through. So I was walking around in.
Oh, I got a flashback now. Yeah.
I was walking around in Valla, like the mall, and then I was like going up to order like a coffee, and then the woman in the cashier was like looking at me. I was like, why is she looking at my crotch all the time? I was like, what's going on? I'm like trying to get ready now. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, and I looked down. I'm like,
Oops.
what am I doing here? I just put my hands in my pocket like instantly.
Yeah, you
So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Actually, when you tell me about it, I had like white swimming pants.
the Puma one.
I don't remember, but it was like the same from like 13 to 16 in school. We were gonna swim as like it was a class. We were like 20 people, like 13 to 16-year-olds. And I went into the water. I went up, and then this instructor started looking at me. I was like, "What?" He looked down. I'm like, "Oh shit!" And everybody looked at me. I'm like, "No!" And I was like, "Oh crap!" And I took like like a swimming balloon thing.
Oh, the swimming aid.
Yeah, and I covered myself. I was like, that was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
You have so many, but when you get the question, you blank out.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, what's the best surprise?
Wait, I have one more embarrassing thing.
Okay.
That it's kind of when you're young, when you start to discover masturbation and stuff, and then I don't know why, but
you're like Borat.
No, but
no way. He's like, I need. Like in the movie, he realizes that you can masturbate. He's like, oh, it's a good time.
No, but
this is fantastic. Or something.
When you're done and you have like the goo and shit, the sperm, and then you need to like get rid of it. And I was like always like taking my hand under the bed, like on the cover, and then cleaning it.
No.
And then later, I just realized
I don't want to hear this, dude.
Our mother cleans the sheets. That's kind of fucked up. Yes. Are you looking forward to having a son?
Not one like you, dude.
We are family. You can't get a son with like genetics like me.
Favorite midnight snack.
I actually don't like to snack in the middle of the night. Actually, I've
never done. I remember like 1 or 2 times where we went to get like McDonald's at like 12. That like we ate like 3-4 cheeseburgers, double cheeseburgers. We ate them in bed. It was so nice. But like I'm not much into snacking.
Not even like okay. I before bed I can like eat like a pig.
Yeah.
Eat like.
And then you feel like shit. You're like oh.
So then I'm like yeah.
If you could be friends with a fictional character, who? Let me guess yours.
But
what's the guy in The Boys called?
I thought you were gonna say Jesus Christ, but he's not a fictional character. So, but with a fictional character, I would say.
The guy in The Boys, the guy that's like
Homelander.
Yeah, Homelander.
Why? He's a psycho. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be friends with him.
Mm-hmm. And maybe the fish guy.
Ew, no, he has sex with octopuses. No, that's weird. Have you seen when
so tell me who.
When you say it like when you like on the spot like that, I can't really think of.
I have one. I wonder if you can get it.
Mm, I know you like Superman. You like Aquaman too, but I
Ooh, that
think
would be cool, actually.
and then
I don't think you're gonna get it.
you like the Hulk.
You're in the right area with Marvel.
Yeah, but I know it's Marvel, but I'm thinking about which one in the more. Maybe Thanos.
Why?
No, no. You want to meet the Iron Man?
Wow, that's impressive. That's fucking impressive.
But why though?
Fascinated by his mind.
Uh,
He is he's very rich, and he has the capacity to do stuff with his intelligence. He creates stuff that interests me, like evolving humanity.
but
That's so
then
cool.
the
He's
Hulk
at the
too.
forefront. Yeah, but he doesn't have the capabilities as Stark does with like financial.
But then again, the way he got the money is kind of like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I know, but still, that's the what happens behind people that get a lot of money. The history of them getting it sometimes bad.
That's why money and power is such a.
It depends how you get it. But no, but Iron Man, because like just like the ability to be able to explore. I like this ability to explore like the universe, space. That's so. I think that's when I get past the things that are restraining me in terms of what I want to do, like competing and doing whatever. When I get the financial, perhaps if I do that at the capital, I would like to explore more and getting to the forefront of
But you kind of
investing. I think
like the way of the
yes,
mind.
yeah, but
so
biology, chemistry, the space,
yeah, but
everything like Elon is doing. I think it's so fascinating because I want to explore. Like if I were to come here to this planet alone, just put it in the context, I'd like to find out where is this, what is this,
you know
like
something
this
funny?
explorative mind. Like I don't want it to go away. I don't want it to stagnate. I want to be able to go and explore, and that's always why I started studying nature science in high school because I wanted to really not think about the financial. I wanted to think about the exploring and being able to explore humanity, evolution, space. That's like the thing that really, really fascinates me more than anything. So if I ever get to finish my life with being able to explore that, that would be, I think that's the ending line for me. Because when I've gotten through this competing and doing whatever I'm passionate about and singing and everything and really testing, I'd like to really go into the science of it. That really, really, really gets me going.
It's interesting that you pick someone that's doesn't really have any powers. He's just smart.
That's a
Because
big
that
power.
is a big power.
I actually heard a question like, would you want it like in a podcast that I listen to, bodybuilding podcast? Bodybuilding, no, it's not. What was it called? Bodybuilding. They got the question: would you want to be the greatest fighter in the world, or have the smartest mind in the world?
Fighting is like chess.
All of them, all of them picked being the greatest fighter in the world. I don't. How would you not want to be the brightest or have the most intelligent mind in the world?
That's far more valuable
Yeah,
than being fighter.
I blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I'd fight and I go into the UFC and fight, bro. If you have the brightest mind in the world, you could create.
But then again, the thing is, okay,
Understand.
But if you have the brightest mind in the world, it doesn't mean that you're going to apply it to anything. Like my intelligence, I like when I did the test, they said like you can be like a lawyer. I'm like,
but
like,
that's not.
Yeah,
that's
but
not,
but you need to apply.
Yes,
you can be smart, but then you need to apply it.
Of course, but I'm saying I would still choose that option to be able to grasp and understand. You've seen Kyle XY, the alien that I don't remember the real guidelines around it. Oh shit, sorry.
Wow, that actually brought me back.
Yeah, but Kyle XY, you know, his capacity to understand and learn is so enhanced.
Yeah,
he learned to speak like 20 different languages from watching TV or some shit like that. that capacity excites me.
That's why I like.
So intelligence is always going to impress me more than someone being a great fighter.
You remember that movie?
I appreciate the great fighter, but the guy with the intelligence is so goddamn impressive.
You remember that movie Limitless?
Who?
Limitless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pill thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one more fun trivia about, Elon Musk has been in one of the Iron Man movies.
Really?
Yeah, you can just Google it. It's like a clip. It's like it's a brief. It's like comes up. It's like, hey, I'm the real life Iron Man.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I actually think we gotta finish there. I have more questions. We're gonna take them the next the time after that, because we have places to be.
Yeah.
People to see, and we're gonna go and film the audio for the.
Oh
intro.
yeah.
If we can make
the
it.
intro, yeah.
But, yeah. So that's gonna be the podcast today. Sometimes when we do it alone, because we're brothers, we know each other too well, so it becomes serious. But we also have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But usually when it's just part of it, I guess. But when we have guests, I think we just bring out the silliness more.
Yeah, but we have.
But when we're with each other, we're more relaxed and we can really talk about
it's a different
stuff.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Hey, one more quick thing. I had a dream about Andrew Tate.
Of course you did. You've been sending me so much things about like Andrew Tate.
But I had a dream about him. I was like chasing him up. He was like walking around.
You were chasing him?
No, but he was.
He kicked your ass.
No, he was like running around.
He's world champion.
In like the train station.
Yeah.
He was running around there. I was like, hey, Andrew Tate. I was like, hey. So, then it was like started to talk, and then we were like impressed about the things me and you were doing. No, I talked about it, and then he's like, you have a brother, right? Because you seem like he has a brother.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of like me. I was like, yes.
That's funny when you talk about having a brother. Everyone thinks I'm the big brother.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
But I think it is like.
But we're not. It's 3 years.
Hey,
we're not that far apart.
I thought about it too.
And I'm
years.
Yeah, but I'm taller and big. Of course I'm gonna look like the big brother. But I'm also not. You're goofy, and I'm not. I'm goofy, but I'm not. People might not think I'm goofy because I'm usually very.
You're kind of stoic when you haven't gotten to know someone that well, but you become kind of more relaxed. Like
no, but
I am relaxed with everyone.
Dude, I look the way I look. I don't look like a person that can, I don't look like a person that, but I don't look like a person that can sing and that's goofy. I like a resting bitch face. If that was a person, that would kind of look like me. But when anyone gets too close to me, I get to like chatting in this. I'm goofy and I just joke around, and then they feel warm. But when you look at you can just tell you're goofy.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Because by the way you like walk, the way you walk and the way you like move and talk, you can just tell you're goofy. Yeah, but I'm relaxed, but I can't be more relaxed because
I think it's your presence. Because when people see you, it's like a if you compare like a moderately attractive woman to like a very attractive woman, most dudes don't approach the very attractive woman because it's like stranger. You have kind of like. You look like you could kill someone,
Could?
I don't know. I don't know.
I just think it's.
I don't know.
I just think it's not fördomar, having a perceived opinion about how someone is. But I because I train the way I am and I have the size, people think that I'm like not the way that I am because maybe I look a little bit more. Could you imagine if I had like tattoos and stuff? I'd look like. And a guy at work said, if you got like a Viking beard, I'd look fucking retarded.
Imagine having like a Lee Priest kind of.
Yeah.
People would not approach you.
No, not Lee Priest, Mike Tyson.
No, but Lee Priest as well.
Oh, yeah, he does. But Mike Tyson originated.
Lee Priest has worse tattoos than Mike.
Yeah.
He removed them though. And then he said he missed them. He got them again.
But I think it's not but that's probably why they think I'm the big brother. Because we always ask. It's just fun to see.
No, you always ask.
No,
I've never.
Yeah, but they ask who's the oldest, and
no, they don't ask. They say you're the big brother, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And I said no, actually, I am the big brother.
Oh, you brothers. Who's the? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you're 3 years older than me.
them 3 years.
But I also
they went somewhere.
yeah,
I
but
don't know where.
I also tell you that if you were taller and bigger than me, maybe I think size also does something. Sometimes
Maybe you just look more mature.
I look older, I guess. That's fucking weird. I'm looking at you. You look like you're 50, bro. No, I'm joking. You look like a baby.
Yeah.
But that's it for today. And I hope
Yeah.
you guys did not fall asleep. We're gonna have funny people on. We're not that funny.
Next week we're gonna have someone called Jonathan Ångström. He is a
Hey, let's not hype it up too much.
Yeah, of course I will.
Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise.
No,
it's like butt six. Surprise!
No, but it's interesting. He's like a what is it? How do you say that in English? Like also
Asgardian.
Asgardian. No, but he is. Back in the days, we had like faith in like Odin and Thor and stuff, and he's on the track. He believes in that stuff, and
so we like to get like different point of views and listen to get more information because it's fascinating to learn and talk to people that have different opinions.
Exactly.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Muslims.
Yeah, and we will also have our funny people.
Actually, I would actually want to try it like a rabbi or something. Because the Jewish faith, I am so kind of lost in that stuff.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah.
But faith, in all respects, is a very complicated and complex.
As long as you love everybody,
yeah.
You're kind and sweet, and don't fornicate.
So thank you guys for the questions, and thank you for listening. And hopefully on the next episode, you're gonna get an intro.
Yep.
That I've
yep
written up. So
see you next time. Follow us on Instagram. Janfjord Brothers.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Peace.